Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Kildare Clubhouse, Summer Camp, week number 4. And I don't know, this topic should be interesting. I like when there's haters in the house. It makes me feel better. There's always haters around. Let's introduce ourselves from my left to my right. Give me your name and your age, and we'll get right to this hate podcast. Go ahead.
My name is Wyatt, and I'm 10.
Okay, why are you playing with your shirt? Like, relax. Next.
My name is Samaya, and I'm 11.
Welcome.
My name is Justin, and I'm 10.
Welcome to the podcast. So Wyatt had a smart idea today that he wants to talk about. You can tell him the topic, Wyatt.
Activities you hate and why?
I'm having no hesitation on this. No hesitation.
Okay,
What?
yeah, that's how we feel about you. All right, so you're the one with the idea. So let's see what you have to say. I want to hear the why, because you can say whatever activity you hate. I want to hear why you hate it. Go ahead, sir. It's on
I'd
you.
say STEM when it's in the computer room.
You hate STEM. Why else?
Hey,
yo.
no. Not the entirety of STEM. I mean, when it happens in the computer room.
So what's the difference between the computer room and
You
not?
have to, no. For STEM on the first floor, you just go to the first floor. If you're on the first floor, but then you have to go up to the third floor, you have to go up 2 flights. You have to go up 3 flights of steps.
So you hate STEM because you're lazy. The only reason you hate STEM is because you don't want to go up the steps.
Yeah.
Okay,
And that's only on the first
No,
floor.
it's when it's on the
second
no.
floor.
The difference is
Girl,
when it's in the
be so for real.
So you're just lazy. I'm not even.
No,
I'm shutting off your mic. That was not a good
It
explanation.
should have been a sound.
Next.
That's crazy.
I would say I don't like. STEM.
Damn, y'all hate STEM.
No, you said you don't like STEM.
Yeah.
Okay, now give me your reason why.
Because I feel like it's the same. It's like arts and crafts.
you disappointment.
It's not like arts and crafts because it has to do with technology. It has to do with experiments, and there's a reason behind the experiment. So it's not just arts and crafts. Because in arts and crafts, you want to make a plane, you make a plane. This one, she explains, a little bit about, how wings keep a plane up and certain angles maybe of the wing. So it's a little bit different. It's not just. I mean, I like STEM just because you do cool experiments in STEM. I mean, I don't know how they
Sometimes.
teach it, but I mean, I've seen people do a lot of experiments. I see you guys take pictures
Barely.
with it and stuff like that. So, all right. So maybe you don't like STEM, and that's your reason. All right. What about you, buddy?
Now, first, I was going to say no hesitation, just dance, just no hesitation. But I want to give a good reason, so I'm going to say STEM because sometimes, like, we barely do any experiments, and sometimes it could just feel like a school subject.
Okay. Maybe because it's something that you have to listen, and you have to kind of like use your mind.
No.
Is why you guys
it's
don't
not
like STEM.
No.
No. For me, it's the whole fact of walking into the computer
We
room.
already
thinking
know
you
yours.
No, you're lazy.
have
We already
computers, but
know.
then you
We
see
already know that you're lazy, so that's why you don't want to do it.
Say, hey,
That's how I feel about you right now.
Yeah.
That's the song that's playing in my
That's
brain
the
right
only
now.
sound effect nobody laughed at.
It's in my head when you talk. That's the song that's playing in my head. So you only hate. So all three of y'all hate the same class. That's why.
Actually, I hate dance way more, but I just wanted to give a good reason.
I hate
There's really no good reason.
gym.
What?
She hates gym. Okay, she yelled it out. Sorry. What do you hate? Why you hate gym? Why are you taking off your headphones and making all this?
No, he
extra
fell
sound?
off because
'Cause-
he was dying.
I'm gonna just be honest. I'm just too lazy at gym, especially when I'm tired and he's making us do all them jumping jacks.
Okay.
We only do like 60, and after
And
school,
then
we'll
I
be
start
doing
to
like
get
80 and
headache.
over.
I start to get a
No,
headache.
during 60, I could get a cramp.
During
So
60.
you hate? You know what kids hate? They hate being active.
I love dance, especially
know,
the exercise.
You love dance?
I said gym. I didn't mean to say dance.
Oh,
It's because I hated dance, and I'm talking a lot about dance because how much I hate it. And I accidentally said dance instead of gym. I love gym.
It's because kids these days are not active. The only activity you have is your thumbs, and that's texting
Video games.
or video games.
Cool.
That's the only activities. back in the days, they always say back in the days.
Back in
We're going back in my days. People went outside. They played different things. They played, handball, basketball
There
outside.
should
They
be different
played.
sports for our subjects.
But
They played different things.
I'm gonna be honest. I also hate video games in troop time.
I think video games is the worst class here.
Exactly.
If you're gonna pick,
Because all we do is sit in our homeroom and play games. That's not even
Exactly.
I mean, well,
activity.
well, it's
Exactly.
better than dance.
Exactly.
And
You
then
could
you know
be
what?
playing 2K and dunking on people. You could play.
Yo,
You could
my
be
man.
playing.
You could be.
Okay.
Can't you do that at home?
Y'all,
I don't go
It
outside.
depends if you got 2K.
No. What you mean? No. Don't you have a game system at home?
Yes.
Okay, so you can do that at home.
Yeah, well, it depends if you
No, I don't
2K.
have the game.
Like if you don't got 2K, you don't got Game Beast, you can only play those here.
Okay, so you
Mario
only
Kart 8
you're only using us
Deluxe.
for our games.
can we say the classes?
if you have a game system at home, you could do all this at home. You're at the age what you're 11 years old,
11, 10.
11, 10. In maybe another year or so, your family or your parents could actually leave you home alone, and all you do is play video games.
They already do that.
Video games is not the only thing in the world. You do. I have to admit, you do learn some stuff from video games. Some of it positive, some of it negative. I'm fine with that. But you don't know how to socialize from video games,
I mean,
and all you do is spend hours and hours in video games. My son was a gamer, so I have to tell you this. If he read a book for an hour, he played games for an hour. If he read for 2 hours, he played games for 2 hours. I made it very equal. You want to do something?
your son reading a book for 24 hours, he plays video games all day.
Well, no. On the weekends, I used to let him, roll like that. On the weekdays, he didn't play video games. But the difference is, I'll give you a big difference. When he started in that school, he was in the charter school. When he started in that school, I think they read 10, 12 books. By the time he was a senior, in 1 year, he read over 100 books.
Yeah.
So when have you read 100 books? Like, that's not even a goal in your life. So every
Talking about,
year,
like-
every
talking about,
year,
like, my whole life or just like
I
no,
read
I'm talking about
over
1 year. From 11 to 12, he read 100 books. And that's because he was reading almost a book every other day. So then I didn't mind giving him video games whenever he wanted to, because he was bringing a book and reading a book, one every 2 days, every 3 days. So it's the difference. So it has to be a balance. So you guys just want to have it all one-sided. You want to not clean your room. You want to not do chores. You want everything you want, and you want to play video games for 8 hours.
Is someone
Now,
doing ASMR here?
I do
know, I'm
chores.
saying.
do you have cameras in
I
your home?
do chores.
Who? I know kids. I have kids.
But how do you
I have a
know?
20
What if he do at home?
I have a 25-year-old. I have a 10-year-old. I have a 6-year-old. So I have the spectrum.
According to YouTube.
According
You know
to
what? Never
so-
mind.
Yeah, please.
You
According to
disappointment. I don't care if it was targeted at me. It was funny.
You disappoint.
So that's the difference, guys. There is a place for video games. I don't think it's here. I don't think that we should have video games in Kids
Wait.
Bay.
What the
But at least there's
hell?
computers.
Okay, and those computers can be used for
Computers
other
is
things.
just like video games too.
No, but they use them like that here now. But when we have somebody that's doing beat making, you're never gonna use those computers
Yeah.
to play games and Roblox and all that stuff. That's just because they
I
let
thought
it you do that now. But that's not what those computers
When
are
is
used
the
for.
beat making teacher starting?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we haven't had beat making yet, and it's like
Even in the school year, since
Yeah,
the
I
beat
know.
making
The fourth
teacher
week of
left.
school.
Like,
I
we didn't
remember.
have beat
I
making.
remember last year there was this 8-beat track because the computers were actually used for beat making. Now that's gone. All you have,
yeah,
all
I
you have,
remember.
computer screen, keyboard, mouse.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I
Like, there's
remember.
barely any computers that have a project that beat making did.
I remember our old beat making teacher.
Which one? What was the name?
I don't remember his name.
I remember.
Bryant?
I remember
Yeah,
his name, but he
Ryan.
moved
Bryant.
to
Oh, no, it was
LA,
Brian.
California,
Yeah,
or
he moved to
something.
California.
No, then there was a new one.
There was
And then at
another
some
one.
point in the year, he just had a lot of stuff to do. We just played Red Cliff City Manhunt. Remember?
So it
Oh
wa-
wait, no,
it
no, no,
wasn't
yeah.
Brian. It was somebody else.
not Justin.
Yeah, I was suspended.
Yeah.
It was who else was it? We had another guy. He was a lifeguard. I forgot what was his name. You remember his name? The one that lived right next door. Spanish kid.
What left?
I forgot his name. I think his name was Brian. That's what it was.
Wait,
We had a Bryant dark skin that was working here last year. Then we had a Brian, Spanish kid, and then the only one I really cared about was Julio. Julio was the only one. He had glasses, a little muscle head. He was the only one that was a good one. Yes.
Are we also allowed to say classes that we love?
I guess if you're gonna hate, you have to
Jim.
love something. It's always a thin line between
I
love
love
and hate.
computers.
She just said she hated computers though.
Yeah, and you hate gym because
Social rec,
Social rec, and
art.
you probably don't know how to play any of the games downstairs in social rec. The only game you know how to do is sit on the bench and play with your phone.
Now that's crazy.
No.
Okay. You know how to play
No.
pool?
Yeah.
You know the rules for pool? What about the bumper pool?
Bumper pool.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about the one with the red and the white side?
Yes.
Yes.
What about ping pong?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't had one good ping pong player this year. Not even a staff
Have you
member.
played against Saquon?
Yo.
Who plays ping pong? You play ping pong? I haven't played.
Saquon.
Saquon.
Yeah.
Saquon, you play ping pong? All right,
Huh?
so
Oh, and
I
that's
need,
why he also.
I need to
Yeah,
challenge
also
them.
good.
I don't play ping pong because I haven't had a good challenge.
Well,
I'm gonna-
they broke the hot shot thing. So.
Yeah, well, they always breaking that.
They
I don't-
didn't break
I don't-
foosball,
That's the
which is
second
good.
one. That's
Bro,
the second
why
one
do
they
they
made.
keep on breaking the basketball shit?
Because those games are not made. Those games are made for your house, for part time, every once in a while getting a shot.
I
It's
had
not
one of
made.
those in my
It's
house.
not made for 100 kids to think they dunking and throwing the ball from half the room
You
to
wanna
get
know
it
what-
done.
You
And
want to
they're
know
not made
something
for
I
that.
noticed this morning?
What?
So in foosball, there was this one guy who like was somehow unscrewed. I don't know what happened, but it was unscrewed. Then somebody put tape all over
And
it.
then some random person decided to take the tape off. And
Okay,
yet
well.
I still win in football. That's sad. That's sad, you guys.
All right. So do you have anything that you like?
Yeah.
Computers.
Oh, easy. Gym.
You only like computers now because you play video games.
Gym.
so.
Hate gym.
Gym. I love gym.
No, before there was a beat making teacher. Every single time we went to computers, everyone was either on Roblox or YouTube.
Okay.
What's
so,
some other
so
classes
what I'm
that
trying
we
to tell
haven't
you is
spoke
that you
about?
only like it because you get to do whatever you want. When the computers are used for different things, for research, for actually
We
doing
didn't even talk
beat
about
making or
art
something
yet.
like
We
that,
didn't even talk about
you
art.
probably
and
wouldn't
pottery.
Oh
like it.
yeah, we didn't. There's
No,
some
I like
classes we didn't
pottery
talk
better.
about.
No, wait, I like pottery better.
Pottery.
Yeah.
Yes, I love pottery.
Yes, you get to defy gravity
But I also like
by
art.
putting your hand still on the
Because
wheel.
smell cat.
You guys be lying about
Where's
everything.
Paul?
I don't believe in none of your guys.
No, I love pottery.
No, that's definitely. Are you waiting for a sound effect? It's not gonna happen.
No, I'm serious. I love pottery.
Okay.
I smoke cap.
No, we already used that one up.
You already used
This
it.
is where we at right now. That's
It's
how
boring.
that's how I feel about this podcast.
It's
So
boring.
before it gets worse than this, we're gonna have to end the podcast. So let's say our
Please,
goodbyes now.
please.
Bye.
Bye.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
All right, we're out of here.